estas circunstancias que Venezuela ha vivido estas 25 semanas de agresión, de terrorismo psicológico, de amenaza militar, de asalto pirata.
Venezuela's regional allies voiced their support for the government during a summit on Sunday, 14 December, condemning the seizure of an oil tanker by the Trump administration last week. The seizure of the tanker's keeper off the coast of Venezuela last Wednesday, 10 December, marked the first capture of Venezuelan oil cargo by the U.S. since U.S. sanctions were imposed in 2019. President Nicolas Maduro met with several regional leaders at the Tel Aviv virtual summit of the left-wing ALBA bloc, which consists of Caribbean and Latin American countries. Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel called the U.S. seizure of the tanker an outrageous act of piracy. Nicaraguan Vice President Daniel Ortega added that the U.S. is a thief. The impact of the seizure could spread across the region, with Venezuela's oil export falling sharply, and Cuba, which is already struggling to meet its energy grid needs, at risk of losing supplies. U.S. President Donald Trump told reporters at the White House on Thursday, 11 December, that the U.S. would soon begin operation to intercept narcotic shipments traveling from Venezuela to the United States via land routes.
The President of the United States is going to...
Trump has repeatedly threatened to launch operations against narcotics smuggled via land routes in recent weeks. The U.S. is also preparing to intercept more ships carrying Venezuelan oil following the seizure of a tanker this week. As pressure increases on Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, according to 6 sources familiar with the matter. The seizure was the first interception of oil cargo or tankers from Venezuela, which has been under U.S. sanctions since 2019. This comes as the U.S. carries out a major military build-up in the southern Caribbean and the U.S. President Donald Trump pushes for Maduro's removal. The latest U.S. action have made ship owners, operators, and maritime agencies involved in transporting Venezuelan crude oil cautious, with many reconsidering whether to sail from Venezuelan borders in the coming days as planned, according to shipping sources. Further direct intervention by the U.S. is expected to occur in the coming weeks, targeting ships carrying Venezuelan oil that may also have transported oil from other countries subject to U.S. sanctions, such as Iran, according to sources familiar with the matter who declined to be named due to sensitivity of the issue.
Faith to faith.
Ruling out U.S. troops on the ground.